Hey, what is going on? What's going on? So if you don't know me or this is your first time to my channel, I am Rita Z, and we're here to talk about all things bags, whether it's taxes, business, mindset. We cover it all. We're doing this series to really hone in on the major overhaul of the tax law. Like, a lot of people don't even understand the magnitude of the laws that just got passed. Like, they don't even have any idea. So it's my job, I take it as my personal responsibility to simplify the tax code, because they make it complicated for no reason, y'all. So that's what I'm here to do, is to kind of break things down. So today we're breaking down the daycare credit. I call it the daycare credit. Some people call it the child care credit, but people understand and relate to it when we say daycare credit. And then the child tax credit, so close to the child care credit, close to the child tax credit. So for, because I know some people out here who's going to be super technical and say, it's called the child care credit, but I'm gonna call it the daycare credit. Pretty much what's going on this year is that I'm gonna explain this as easy as I can. Because in prior years, the daycare credit, it was a non-refundable credit. It's based on your tax liability, which is a fancy way of saying what you owe. So if you owe the IRS, once they calculated all your income, if you owe them $600, the credit, if you received a $1,000 daycare credit, it was enough to take your tax liability down to zero, but you would not get that extra $400. It was enough just to break you even, just clear at zero. So if you owe $600 and you receive a $1,000 daycare credit, they're only going to give you the $600, and it can't go over zero. It's not refundable. It's non-refundable. So now in 2021, when you claim a daycare credit, if you have a $1,000 daycare credit and your tax liability is $600, you're going to get that. You're going to get it brought up to $600, but it's also going to get you that additional $400 in your pocket as a refund. Never before has this happened. In 2021, it is happening. So a lot of us, me included, so I have two little ones, and boy, that daycare be tearing my pockets up. So I cannot wait to see what this does for my taxes. So a lot of us who've been paying daycare, we've been seeing, and they also increased it too. So we've been seeing it, but it hasn't been as big as it's going to be this year. So those of us with small children and aftercare programs and small children in daycare, we're going to finally be able to see some punch. Because for a lot of us who didn't have a tax liability, or if it was low tax liability, I mean, you didn't really owe the IRS because of your income bracket, now you're going to finally be able to get that money back in your pockets. So that is super big and super key. Now, I will say, it cannot be any age, because some people have children, older children in private school, like 16, 17. No, they cannot be above the age of 13. So that's one thing to note. But if they're under 13 and you have an EIN number or the social security number for either the person that keeps them or the daycare, you are allowed to claim it. So yes, if your cousin Tasha watch them on Tuesdays and Thursdays and charge you $50, you can claim that. Now, Tasha does have to give up her social, but you can claim that, and that's a refundable credit for you. If you don't have kids right now, you like, oh yeah, who cares? But if you have child in daycare, this is a game changer. This is a game changer. So I definitely encourage, if your tax professional is not familiar with it, please bring this to them and tell them, hey, what about the child tax credit? I need that. And if you're looking for a tax home, I'm accepting new clients up until I would say March. So you definitely going to want to connect with us, and click the link in the bio, and we'll take care of you start to finish. And you can be anywhere in the country, and we'll take care of you. So the child tax credit is a game changer, y'all. I'm telling you, it's going to be probably the most lucrative tax season. So definitely make sure you guys are getting everything together if you haven't filed already, and really take advantage of all of the credits that are available to us out here. Completely legally, y'all. Completely legal. Until next time, y'all, that is the child care credit for 2021 tax year, and I will see you guys on the next video. Y'all be safe out there, and until next time.